Hi, this is Romola, and I'm really excited to share my latest offering, which is 28 Days of Connection. The idea is that each month we will connect in deeply to an archangel or an ascended master, an ascended being, your spiritual team, whatever you want to call them. And over those 28 days, each day we will have some information around the aspect that they support us with. We'll have an altar set up at the beginning of the month to tap into, and we will learn about which chakras, which colours, which vibrations, so like the solfeggio, the crystals and oils, all those elements, and how we can use those to work specifically with that archangel or ascended master. There's also going to be daily oracle messages as well, so I'm going to use a deck of cards and pull through the energy of that particular archangel or ascended master for that day. So over the 28 days we are going to meet within Telegram, so off social media, but within Telegram I can still share videos, I can share PDFs, I can share audios, so meditations as well. So you won't need to go on social media to access this, which I think is really, really cool. At the end of the 28 days, what I will do is I will create a PDF. Maybe we'll call it a V-book, so a video book. Maybe we'll just call it an e-book, but it will be a PDF that you can then access all that information that was shared within that 28 days. So you'll have a PDF with all the links, with the videos on it, with the journaling prompts, with all the information that I've shared around that particular archangel or ascended master. There's lots of them that want to come through, but we're going to work one at a time through each a month. So I've got 11 sorted, but I've got about half a dozen fighting it out for the last spot. Just because I was thinking about doing it for over 12 months, but I think it's good to have a good solid 8 months plan as to who we are starting with and who we're working with. So the first one we are going to start with is Michael. So in November, 1st November, Archangel Michael. He is actually one of the guides that I have been working with the longest. I feel Archangel Michael has always been with me, and I remember doing an event at Glastonbury in the Chalice-Well Gardens, which actually was a Kuan Yin event, but Michael was really strong and came through very strongly for me at that point. And he is, we think about him, we call him in for our cloaks of protection, for our cord cutting, sword of truth, shield of protection, but actually he is here to support us on many more different levels. Just for example, he can help us with releasing fears and doubts and clearing negativity. He brings in through messages of love and wisdom. Yes, there is the protection for both people, belongings, children. He can give us courage. He can help us with our strength. He can do the cord cutting, and yes, help us to align to our own truth and to live with that truth. He works beautifully with children as well. So if you have children or work with children, he's a great guy to call in to support them. And say it's not just about shutting everything down with a big cloak around them. It's not just about cutting all the ties. There is so much more to Archangel Michael, and I am so looking forward to going deep with you on the 1st of November. So other beings that we've got coming through. We have Gabriel, and I think Gabriel will be the December one because she was the one with her trumpets and sounding and talking. We have Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene coming through as well. Metatron, one of my personal guides and one I use a lot in the Akashic records. We are going to look at Raphael and Uriel. Haniel we're going to work with, and we're going to do a whole moon cycle with Haniel. So every day working with the moon cycle and the energy of Archangel Haniel to really embody and get to grips with what a moon cycle feels like, because I think it's really important. I mean, I know that sometimes I'm just full moon and new moon, but there's so much more to the moon energies. There's so much more to how we can work with that. So for that month of Haniel, or the 28 days of Haniel, we will just go deep and run it alongside whatever the moon cycle is. So I'm going to check where the moons fall and see if we can find a convenient month that starts quite near the beginning for a new or a full moon, or just got a bit of build up to it. So I think that's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to Haniel. Who else have we got down here? We've got Saint Germain and his violet flame. I think that will be a really awesome one to really get into the practice of using the violet flame. Again, it's not just about protection. It is useful for so many different aspects. Merlin is looking to come through as well. Shamuel, I think Shamuel might be February, because it's all about love and unconditional love. And then I've got quite a few other ones that I haven't quite tied down the 12 yet. I think I'm quite happy with the 11, and I think when it comes down to that final one, I think, but this isn't just about 12 months. This is, I'm hoping, something that you will want to join me for every single month. So I'm setting it up with a monthly one-off price. So each month you would pay. If you want to pay for a 12-month experience, drop me a message and I can certainly sort that out for you. And I will also sort out a really good freebie of working one-to-one with me for a session as a thank you for the pay in full. So that will be an option as well if you are thinking this sounds like something you really just want to do, you want to commit to now, because connection with our archangels, with our beings, with our ascended masters, it all comes from that deep connection and that commitment to doing the work, to showing up and doing it. And that's why I feel this 28 days of connection is going to work so well. I chose 28 days because February obviously only has 28 days. And also it gives me a couple of days to create the PDF at the end of each month and get that out to you before we start on the next month as well. So like I said, within that, so 1st November, we are going to start with the good old Archangel Michael. So we're going to start off with some information around how he can work with us, different aspects of how we can work, some meditations to really go deep and really connect in with the different aspects of him. And because we're doing it over a month, we can spread it out. So yes, there will be something in the group every single day. However, you could just leave it to the end of the week and do it all in a week. You could leave it to the evening or 2 or 3 evenings and just do them. We're not into huge big tasks here. Yes, some of the meditations, there might be a sort of 20-minute meditation, but you can do that when it fits your signal and your energy. What's really important is that we show up and connect, because this is something that I know that I've really wanted to do, is to go deep with the archangels that I work with, because we can get stuck, and like I say with Michael, and just thinking, yeah, I want my cloak and I want my cord cutting. He can do so much more. He can work with us for so much more. And that, I think, is a really powerful thing. And all the archangels and ascended masters, they all have multiple areas that they are able to support us with. And when we know that, then we can tap into that. Again, another nice thing about doing it over 28 days is we can experience different things. So we can use colour. So with Michael, we could use the colour blue, we could use the colour indigo, and we could ask for signs using that colour. We could feel ourselves covered in this indigo. And what we're doing is, and also with crystals, we might choose, I'll talk about which crystals would work with him, which essential oils would work beautifully with him and his energy and his frequency. Because what we can then do is we're teaching our energy system to recognize when these particular archangels or ascended masters are actually around us. And that's really powerful, because then when we close our eyes, we might feel, I know Archangel Michael stands here for me. I know Metatron stands over there, but I know that because I've worked with them and I feel their energy, because and it might be on a conscious level. I'm thinking, right, this crystal is working with them, and I'm going to hold this crystal, and that's going to help my ability to tap into their energy and tap into that connection with them. But also is that recognition of, particularly in times of stress or busyness, and we just need a little bit of a support. We might feel that frequency change. We might feel that we might suddenly think about, I should really go and work with lapis. I should really go and work with I'm trying to think of an essential oil, sound like sandalwood, to ground myself, to pour myself through, to support my energy. And that piece of information will tie in to one of the archangels or the ascended masters. And that's, again, it's a way for us to build that connection and awareness through the amazing things that these our angelic team, our angelic tribe can do and support us. But the important thing to remember is you. It's that connection. Yes, we are calling in higher beings, but actually we're doing this through our own energy. So everything has that filter of our own personal energy, how we're feeling it, how we're experiencing it. So just because I feel Michael here, he might not appear there for you. For you, he might be sat down on the floor. He might be, he might be 2 meters away to the left. They're all going to come to us and we're all going to have different experiences, and that is perfect. And that's why I'm setting that up in Telegram, so that we can share our experiences and grow and learn from ourselves, in particular from our connections, but also like-minded women. Is there anything else I'm going to share? I think that's about everything, really. So like I said, the first one we're going to start with is Michael on the 1st of November. So check out the link, which I'm just setting up now. Like I say, it'll be a Telegram link where I'll post everything in. So off social media, you can have your own alerts for Telegram as to whether you want to see them or whether you're going to physically go and look for them. At the end of the 28 days, I will compile basically a PDF and send that out to you. So you would then have access to that link to connect in and continue your journey with that particular archangel. And then we'll move on to Gabriel, because like I said, I think Gabriel will be really, really lovely to do in December. And that's the same thing, each one has so many aspects of themselves that will come through when we allow ourselves that time and the commitment to really connect. And what we're also doing is we're connecting into ourselves, because it's how we feel it that is the key. And that is the joy, and that is the expansion. So I hope that sounds exciting to you. I am really excited for this 28 days of connection. Like I say, I feel this is going to be an ongoing thing. So each month we will have a new, character, a new celestial being that we focus on. If there's someone particular that you really want to work with, or you'd like to get to know more, then drop me a message and we can add it into the schedule. I'm really excited. So we've got a mixture of archangels, we've got a mixture of ascended beings, and like I say, I've got half a dozen that I haven't quite tied down for that 12th place, but I don't think that's going to be a problem, because I think it'll just keep going each month. If you don't want to join in the live, or you're unable to join in the live, that's fine. What you would then be able to do is to buy the course, the PDF. Once it's all been completed, it will be available on my website to buy, so you can access that separately. So yeah, there is that as well. I'm really excited. I'm going to go and leave you to it. Have a think about how Michael shows up for you, how Michael comes into your energy. Like I say, if there's any particular archangels or guides that you would like to tap into, then again, let me know and we'll see if we can get them onto the list as well. I send you all so much love. I am so excited to start this work. I'm feeling really, really inspired and really connected. So if you have any questions, please drop me a message. And I would love to see you in the Telegram group on the 1st of November when we get started with Michael. Sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye.